Welcome to Web3 with Dhee. I'm really excited to have this conversation with you, get to know you a little bit, get to know Chiliz a little bit. Um, and yeah, we generally do the intro song, but I think as we are running a bit late, we can like just start. But just want to give a disclaimer to everyone. Nothing we say here is financial advice. This is not an investment advice, just an educational. Twitter spaces, come learn and have fun. So yeah, we are talking about sports and crypto, sports and NFTs, sports and fan tokens and whatnot. We have C with us, who's the community lead at Chiliz. Welcome to the show, C.
Thank you, Dee. Yeah, it's great to be here, and thanks a lot for having me here. And great to talk to you. Yeah, so my name's C. I'm the community lead of Chiliz, so mainly taking care of the community stuff and also right now the general marketing as well. Yeah.
Awesome. So, can you tell us a little bit about your journey? How did you get started into crypto?
Okay, so my personal journey about crypto, it dated back to late 2016. So actually, I heard of like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency stuff like a long time ago. But before, because I don't have like background in computer science or like a cryptography or whatever, so it didn't like really. I didn't really get it, so I thought it's like a scam or whatever. So till 2016, I was in London by then, so I joined a like terminal, kind of like operated by the big four accounting firms. So and the people there, they're actually talking about blockchain technology. I was like, oh wow, like these people they are also talking about blockchain and Bitcoin. So it seems like these things are really interesting, and it's not like just about scam or whatever. So I did a little bit more research about cryptocurrency and blockchain in general, and yeah, then I just found like, oh, this is like something totally different from what I like from my old uh, concepts and my old recognition. So then I started to do more research and started to do a little bit like small investments by then, just little by little. Yeah, then kind of like get super addicted into crypto stuff. And 3 years ago, 2019, I joined the Chiliz officially. Very lucky. So here I am right now.
Awesome. That's a great story, and thank you for sharing that. Guys, I just a small request. Please reshare this Twitter Spaces and let your friends know that we're doing this. That will be wonderful. So, see, tell us a little bit about Chiliz. What is it for someone who does not know what Chiliz is?
Yeah, sure. So at Chiliz, we are working with some of the biggest sports names in the world. Actually, we are launching a new kind of like utility assets for the sports brands. It's called Fan Token. I think like many of you heard of like Fan Token, or maybe some of you actually own some Fan Tokens. So Fan Tokens are kind of like a certificate for kind of like membership certificate for the sports fans. So it gives you the right to participate in the polls operated by the sports clubs, and also many other engagement activities with the clubs as well. So it's like a certificate to make you feel like you are the owner of the clubs, and you can make decisions like on behalf of your favorite clubs. So give you more power than just like being a fan. And also in this process, you can also get a lot of rewards and exciting VIP experiences from it. So yeah, we are building this like on-chain fan engagement platform.
Awesome. That's super interesting. And why do you think? What's your opinion on, like, why is sports interesting in terms of crypto or Web3? Right? Like, where do sports and crypto fit in?
Um, yeah, I think right now we have seen a lot of like collapse between sports and blockchain, right? So there are like fan tokens from us, and there are many other like NFT projects for sports, like for sports teams, for leagues, for specific like sports celebrities as well. Yeah, even just like yesterday, NBA, they launched their official NFT, a new series of official NFTs as well, which is super cool. Like my personal opinion, because it's kind of like a dynamic NFT, which will change based on the performance of the specific player. Yeah. So I think blockchain is a really good tool to help enhance the engagement between fans and clubs as well, and the sports clubs. So it provides a new way for sports clubs to get access to their fans and hear their voice, and also it's also creating a new like revenue stream for the clubs as well. So the form can be various. It can be like in the form of fan tokens. It can be in the form of NFTs. Yeah, so that's my opinion.
That's super cool. That's super cool. And like, so I just talking a year back, like, when I first got to know about Chiliz, a lot of people were quite skeptical about crypto and NFTs and whatnot, right? Like, now, as you said, right, like, so many people, so many leagues, so many teams are launching NFTs, they're launching the tokens. Like, how has the field changed? What's your opinion on that?
I think like as the time goes by, I think everything it all goes down to the utility of the product itself. Just my opinion. So for example, I think NFT is a super cool tool. Or the other like blockchain products doesn't have to be NFT. It can also be like fungible tokens as well. They can also be a super good tool to build a culture, build a community around the kind of like new culture, or it can be just be a tool to help manage a community as well. But for sports, because like right now, like sports is not something new. It's not like a new narrative. It's like um, there are brands with very long history and with very loyal fans already. So I think just my opinion. I think speaking of sports and NFT and fungible tokens, I think everything goes down to the utility you can get from holding the token. Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, for example, like with fan tokens, you can participate in the governance of the club, and also you can build up your loyalty points, and with the loyalty points, you can redeem various exclusive rewards and experiences from it.
This podcast was possible because of our sponsors, Brave and Unstoppable Domains. More about them next.
Crypto scams are like box of chocolates. You never know which one you're gonna get. Especially if you're using a crypto wallet, which is a browser extension. You run the risk of attacks like phishing scams, account spoofing, data leaks, and theft. The best way to avoid getting attacked is using Brave Wallet. Brave Wallet is the first secure crypto wallet built directly into a browser, so no extensions required. With Brave Wallet, you can buy, store, send, and swap assets. You can even manage your portfolio and NFTs all in one place. Whether you're new to crypto or a seasoned pro, it's time to switch to Brave Wallet. Download Brave at brave.com/web3with and click the wallet icon to get started. You know what's the worst part about crypto? These long and complex wallet addresses. They can get so confusing. I know, you hate them too. What if I told you I replaced my long wallet address with dheerajshah.nft? Yeah, that's my name. All thanks to Unstoppable Domains. They're the #1 providers of NFT domains. With Unstoppable Domains, you don't have to worry about renewal fees because you get to keep your NFT domain forever. You can get an NFT domain as well, maybe a .crypto, .nft.x, or something else. Go to unstoppabledomains.com right now and get your NFTs for as low as $5. So, just like the most basic question I'm going to ask you, which a lot of people might not be aware. Now, let's say I am an Arsenal FC fan, all right, which I
Yeah.
am. Like, so as a fan, why should someone buy a fan token which is released by a club, right? Like, what are my incentives to do that?
So, for example, you are Arsenal fan and you are based in India. Like right now, I think for many fans, they are kind of like life dreams is to meet the clubs, like meet the team members in person, and also they really want the club to hear from them. They want more engagement power in the club instead of just being like very passive fans who can just chill for the clubs and for their victories. It's also a really cool experience as well. But with time goes by, I think they will have like lots of more needs. They want to have a better way to communicate with the club as well, and also on the club's end, they also have the same needs. So, for example, you are Arsenal fan based in India, and you are really like far away from the club, and it's not that convenient for you to go to the UK to watch a football match of Arsenal at their stadium, and also it's not that easy to get full collection of the jerseys and the other merches. But with like Arsenal fan token, you can it's just like you have the management team in your pocket, and you can just like go to social.com, which is the fan engagement platform we created for our partners, for the fans, for them to participate in all the engagement activities. You can just go to the platform and get one AFC. It's the Arsenal FC fan token, and with the fan token, you can participate in various limitless polls launched by Arsenal Football Club, and they will have to execute the result of the polls. There are two kinds of polls actually. There are like obliged polls. There are like non-obligatory polls as well. With the obligatory polls, they will have to execute the results voted by the all the Arsenal fan token holders. So it's kind of like just with one fan token, you will have a very strong feeling of being able to participate in the management of the your favorite club as well, and to let them hear your voice. And also in the process, if you been very active, interacting with the club, there is a leaderboard in the app, so your rank will go up. The more engagement you make, the higher rank you will receive as well. So we will reward us and the club. We will reward the fans who engage the most, and also there are many other activities you can participate as well. And you can also collect loyalty points within the app and redeem limited exclusive merches and rewards from your loyalty points. And we are also rewarding fans with VIP experiences. So it's we can send you to the stadium and to meet your favorite players, and sometimes you will also have the chance to actually play in the stadium of the club, which is a super cool experience.
Yeah, that adds on to so many layers than just being a fan and watching at home. You can participate in the ecosystem and be part of what's being built. So I think that's quite interesting, and you get to voice your opinion, participate, get a chance to interact with the club, or go for a match or something if you're active. So I think it's quite interesting. So you guys recently got Lionel Messi as brand ambassador. Can you tell us a little bit, how did that go? What does that mean for your company?
Yeah, recently Messi becomes the ambassador of our product, the fan engagement product, socials.com. So we have signed a long-term ambassador partnership with him. So with the onboarding of Messi as ambassador, we are actually receiving more exposure among the mainstream sports fans, and he will also be helping promoting the social.com, the product, in different media as well, media exposure. And so in general, it's it's bringing a lot of more exposure to us, and also it's promoting this new way of fan engagement, and also this kind of Web3, I would call it Web3 membership ecosystem.
Awesome, that's good to know. And is Messi the perfect face for your brand, or obviously you say. Okay, what a dumb question. Okay, I will. I will move on. I think he's pretty cool. So yeah, maybe I'm just fangirling over Messi. Very cool. So how does that play into did that signing him on help with other brand deals, other clubs? Did it unlock more partnerships? Does it add more reliability to you guys? How was the post announcement work for you?
Actually, the network effect starts a long time ago, because right now we already have over 125 sports partners on board. So, and we have been building the product and the whole ecosystem since 2018, actually. So in 2018, we signed our very first partner club, which is Paris Saint-Germain. So it's already a very big brand in Europe. Then very soon we also signed partnership with Juventus. So with these two big brands onboarding in the very beginning, it makes us it gives us a lot credits when we speak to the other clubs. So and also we launched social.com, the platform, in 2019. Until now, we have over 1.3 million active users in the app right now, registered users in the app right now. So this also is giving us a lot of like credits, and also is giving our partners, like the new partners, like more confidence to work with us, because what they see is a already like a mature ecosystem with big actually some of the biggest sports brands in the world actually, and they can see the past performance as well, and all the posts they can see all the post records, because everything, all the posts are done like on blockchain, and everything is transparent. So yeah, they will have like more confidence to work with us, and it also makes our job much easier to onboard new partners.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. So, can you tell me a little bit more about your partners? Which all sports? I think you guys started with like football being your priority, but now you have moved on to NBA, NFL. Can you UFC, and like can you tell us what kind of sports you guys are into, and like some famous names in those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like lost track as well, so I just like opened our website. Right now we have like five, six, yeah, we have 8 like sports verticals. Literally like covered almost lots of like sports in the world actually. So apart from, yeah, we started with football partnerships, then we have onboarded like esports clubs as well. We have some like also really big names in esports, like OG, the back-to-back Dota 2 winners, and Navi Alliance, and many others. And we also have partners in fighting, mainly MMA. So we have UFC and PFL on board, and we are also working with motorsports, which is like racing, car racing. We're partnering with 2 Formula One teams, Aston Martin and Alfa Romeo. And yeah, we are partnering with basketball. I lost. I already lost track of how many basketball teams we're working with. Like, I think we have signed almost all the NBA teams. Yeah, and we also signed a Turkish basketball teams. It's like the basketball branch of Galatasaray. And we have tennis. Yeah, we are the partner of Davis Cap. We also launched the fan token for them, and we are a partner with NFL. We just announced last week. We just announced 13 new NFL partners. Last year we announced the very first NFL partner. Yeah, and NHL as well. So last year around March, we announced that we would invest like $50 million into the U.S. sports market, so which includes the 5 major sports leagues in the U.S. And I think till now we have been doing very well. Yeah, from the number of partners. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have so many partners, even you lost track of just the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's,
quite
yeah.
interesting.
Every day we have new partner. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so many which you can't announce. So, like, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Like it is
Yeah.
still
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. There are still many not announced yet.
So, see, you are leading community at Chili's. Can you tell us a little bit of your experience as a community lead? What is the community like in Chili's? And like how many, like how big is the sports and Web3 enthusiast? Can you
Mm-hmm.
stories?
Mm-hmm. So actually, the community, I have my community management experience starts with Chiliz actually, because like the I think before crypto, mainly the community management is like exclusively on like gaming, and I'm not a gamer, so I didn't really join lots of like communities before. But before Chiliz, I like me personally, I have been a like community member in lots of like crypto groups, crypto communities as well. So right now, Chile's committee has been growing very fast during the past years since the launch of the Chile's token. Till now, we have over like 24, I think around 24K members in our main Telegram group, and also as I mentioned before, the whole user base of socials.com has already surpassed 1.3 million. So like I would say like our community base is quite massive and strong, and we have been receiving like strong support from our loyal community members as well. And here I really want to say thank you to all of our community members and all the supporters. We have our biggest community in Turkey. I see Hazal is here. Hazal is the community manager of our Turkish community, and yeah, she's doing great. And we have Pele here in listener, and he's our community manager. And he before like Pele, he was the volunteer in our community. We have this Chili's Alliance program, so it's kind of like volunteer program, like ambassador program. We picked up some very loyal and active supporters in the committee to join the alliance program first. And right now, the alliance team has grown from we started with 11 alliance members across different language communities, and right now it has grown into like 26 members, which is amazing. And yeah, in the very beginning, we are very lucky to have Pele in the alliance group, because he has been super active and helpful, and doing all the voluntary management work in the community together with the other alliance members. Yeah, and right now we are super lucky to have him like officially on board and become like a member of Chile's. Yeah, and also I think that's the culture of Chile's, the culture of Web3 community as well. It's like everyone is a builder, is a um, very important uh, kind of like a part, yeah, of the whole project, of the whole like big family. And the product, usually the product like is built upon a lot of like ideas and lots of like good suggestions and help from the users, from the loyal community members. Yeah, I think that's the community spirit in the whole Web3 world. And that's something very different from the Web2 internet companies.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And it's pretty amazing that, like, you have a super big community in Turkey, and and how active they are. Like, they shared this post as well. So I was like quite shocked to see how big of a community it is there. And I think you're expanding to more countries. So it's going to be fun to see all these enthusiasts, Chili's enthusiasts popping up. So I have a question about something you guys are launching, and I think this is like will be a core product going forward, which is the Chiliz 2.0, the Chiliz Chain, right? Like, can you? So this is for someone who's listening. This is like a chain like Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain or even like Phantom, but this will be focused on sports NFTs, sports tokens, and everything to do around sports. So can you tell us a little bit more about this Chiliz Chain?
Yeah, sure. I'm very happy and exciting to talk about Chiliz Chain 2.0. So basically, it's a very big revamp of our branding, and also a it's literally like a new direction of the whole company. Like we are revamping, we are upgrading the current chain into Chiliz Chain 2.0. So right now, we also have our own chain at the moment. It's just Chiliz Chain, and all the fan tokens are minted on Chiliz Chain. So the Chiliz Chain 1.0 is just a fork of it's just a side chain of Ethereum, and it's a permitted side chain of Ethereum. It's not like an open system. Not it's just us can launch token on the chain, and we are changing this. We are upgrading into a more open ecosystem, and we will be welcoming all the developers or the Web3 builders to join our chain, to work on our chain, and join the journey of sports and entertainment revolution. Yeah. So Chiliz Chain 2.0 is also a fork. It's EVM compatible as well. So basically, if you have a Web3 wallet, and then you just need to basically add a new network on your wallet and to be able to use the Chiliz Chain 2.0. And it's using POSA consensus, so it's like proof of staked authority. This means that the consensus mechanism of the chain is like partially open. It's not like fully open. Not everyone can become a validator of the chain. So only permitted partners will become the validator of the chain, because we are working with so many big brands, and we have the responsibility to protect their IP. So in this case, we can't just like open the chain for everyone. Then that will become like something like, so for example, we have PSG token, fan token on the chain. Then random people just joined and just build on the chain and launched a fake PSG fan token. Then it will become like very, very dangerous for the users on the chain as well, and it's also not doing any protection for our partners. So we don't want that happen. So we make the chain like partially open, and all the builders will need to submit a whitelist application to us. Then they will be able to after our verification, they were able to build their product on the chain. And in the near future, we will also launch a like Chiliz Labs. That's what we are working on at the moment as well. So we will also grant some funds to reward the builders on the chain, and to encourage them to bring more interesting dApps and interesting products on the chain as well. Right now, we last end of last month, we just launched the test net of the chain. It's called Scoville. So Scoville means is like a scale of the level of spicy. Yeah, because our brand is called Chiliz, so it's like chili related, and Yeah. So the test net, we just call it like Scoville, and we have different stages in the test net process, and each stage is named after like different peppers. So the peppers, they have also different scale of spicy, and the further we go, the spicier the pepper is. Yeah.
That's
We
super.
are.
That's super cool. That's super cool. I like the naming convention as well. It's fun,
Yeah.
and whatnot. So tell me something. I like so just a question, right? Like so
Mm-hmm.
protocols like Uniswap, SushiSwap can be live on Chiliz chain, and like or people can build their own different things on like DeFi, dApps, or NFTs on the chain. Is that possible?
Yeah. That's totally possible. We welcome all the developers to build DEX, to build DeFi products on the chain, and because we are working with big IPs, big sports IPs, so we will also be able to provide some networking for all the builders on the chain. Yeah. So that's our age of that's the age of Chiliz Chain 2.0 ecosystem. We will also provide all the crypto resources, sports resources we have to all the builders. Yeah, and you can build like Uniswap on Chiliz Chain 2.0 because right now everything with the spirit of Web3, everything is open source, so you can easily like fork a Uniswap and bring it on Chiliz Chain, or also on the other chains as well. And also the other like lending protocols as well. I think yeah, those are all doable.
Awesome, awesome. I have few friends who build DeFi protocols. I will ask them to like do an integration.
Oh,
The uh,
yeah, that would be super cool.
yeah, that will be super cool, right? Like so they
Yeah.
will have first movers advantage, and like you guys will also get some help, right? Like they're building on Polygon, Ethereum, and whatnot. So
Yeah.
that'll be pretty cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to like just to see what kind of more news use cases happen, just
Yeah.
like the sports industry, because we have seen a lot of finance happening, but like I
Mm-hmm.
see what kind of innovations happen on your chain, which can be like fork to other changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We also look forward to seeing like more products to be innovated, to be like invented in this sector, like especially like I think with the combination of sports, I think game will be a very good direction. We also welcome all the like gamify products to be built on Chiliz Chain 2.0 as well. They can utilize fan tokens or like their own NFT products. Yeah, then we will see like kind of like more engagement of sports clubs and yeah, with the utilizing of the Web3 tools, maybe we will see like more engagement with the fans and the clubs in a totally like new way.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, see, I have a question. How are these big brands, these sports teams, leagues looking at the metaverse, right? Like, what is their metaverse strategy? Are they bullish? Are they bearish? Right? Like, what do they want to do in the digital world? And like, how are you helping them? I know I asked something before, but like, on the metaverse angle.
Um, because like I am not the partnership manager in the company, so to be honest, so I don't speak to our partner clubs directly. So about this question, to be honest, I don't think I'm that qualified to speak on behalf of the clubs. But just like some personal opinions from all the news I see about sports and blockchain, sports and NFT, I think the sports club, they are also like very interested in this area, to be honest. It's like they also want innovation. But just like speaking of the partnership with us, actually all the clubs, they are very willing to explore new way to engage fans as well. They also have the need to engage to do more engagement with fans, because that's also the reason why they are willing to work with us, why they clicked with us. Like for some clubs, like they clicked with us instantly when we proposed to them. About like metaverse and the whole Web3 idea, because like we can see that so many sports leagues, sports organizations, they are also launching NFTs. They are also like building, even partnering with, for example, like Manchester City. I think they partner with Sony to explore metaverse as well. So that's kind of like probably more Web2 type of metaverse, because like Sony is still like a Web2 company, but it's also something that they are interested in this area. They are also willing to explore. They are not like against it.
Awesome. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. So you also have something called the Chiliz Entertainment, right? Like so, you guys started off as a sports centric company, but like there is an wing called Chiliz Entertainment. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, right now our partners are just like in sports area, but in the near future, it's also like in our roadmap. We will be exploring. We are actually exploring the potential opportunities to work with the big entertainment sectors, because I think sports is also like a part of the big entertainment concept, right? So for the other like entertainment concept, like media, and like TV, and other like for example, the entertainment industry, we also look forward to build partnership and to explore opportunities to work with them as well.
Awesome. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So, all right. Guys, if you have any questions, please request. We can take a couple of questions. And like, if you are enjoying, if you're learning something, please do share this Twitter Spaces and let your friends know that this is going on. And yeah. So, my next question to you is like, what are you most excited about, which is happening in Chili's or socios, and like what? Yeah. So what are you excited about right now?
The most exciting thing is the launch of the new chain. So no doubt. I also look forward to seeing more partners on board. Even though we have already like have more than 125 partners right now. I also look forward to us announce the unannounced partners. Yeah, and I also look forward to seeing like the next big step for us in the US market, and also the upgrade of our product, the current product socials.com, to create more fan engagement opportunities, to bring more rewards and benefits to the fans, and to build a better bridge for fans to communicate with clubs. Yeah, and with the back to Chiliz Chain 2.0. So with the launch of Chiliz Chain 2.0, I really hope to see some exciting products to be built on the chain. Maybe something like really innovative, bring like more utilization to Chiliz and fan tokens as well. So with the launch of the chain, Chiliz, the native token of our chain, it will become like a gas token as well. So people will need to it's already the native token of the chain. So people will need to stake Chiliz to become validator. Or as a delegator, you can delegate your Chiliz tokens to a selected validator as well, and you will be able to receive like staking rewards from this procedure, and yeah, I think that's pretty much about it.
Awesome. So you spoke about Chili's USA and your focus, right? Like before we take guest questions, I think Max is heading that division, right? Like, so how is Chili's USA doing, and what are you guys up to? Because I have seen, right, like in USA you guys are killing it, and like you also mentioned, right, like there's a huge investment you have done. So
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So we have launched a separate app in USA, and on Twitter. I think maybe you can follow Socials USA. So all the news about our latest updates in the US market will be shared there. So our next step is definitely we look forward to deepening our partnerships with the current these big roast of partners we already have in the US market, and to create more like fan engagement methods, more fan engagement activities together with the current clubs. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So Prabjot is a developer, and he's also building a game, right? Like, so Prabjot, what's your question, right? Like, I just wanted to give us some background about you.
Oh yes, yes. Sorry. Thank you. Um, yeah. So I guess like I'm a developer or whatever, but something that's kind of eluded me and something that I haven't really like respected up until like I would say months ago is like other roles that aren't just coding. So like my question to you Z, is like if someone had to describe the utility of like having a community lead and like how valuable that role is, like what would you tell them?
The utility of like community lead.
Yeah, like how critical is it, and also like what does that kind of like role look like, and like how the whole connection to just like how you provide value.
That's an interesting question. Yeah. It's actually like a question more related to my role, not like to the company or the product itself. Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, so I think community lead is a very critical role in any projects, to be honest, because they are the bunch of people like speaking to the community members directly. They are the ones like kind of like conveying the information, the latest information of the projects of the company to the audience. So they are like the spokesperson of the entity of the group as well, and also they also need to take care of maintaining the atmosphere of the community members, because sometimes like we are in a crypto market, it's because like everything comes with a price, right? So and the market is affected by many factors, the price doesn't just like go up nonstop. Yeah, so sometimes like it's very normal that people feel frustrated if they see a fluctuation of the price. Some people, they would kind of like lose confidence if there is no community, if there is no one to speak to them, to inform them what's the latest updates, what's the latest roadmap of the project, of the products. Like many of them, they would probably like lose confidence because a lot of people, they don't really know like where to find all the information. But within the community, they can communicate with each other. They would have like more direct source of information from the product, from the project itself. And yeah, so basically it's the community is providing a more transparent way for to feed the information to the audience. So yeah, I think that's something very, very important for any projects in crypto. And transparency is always the key, and it's something to help build confidence in the users, among the community members. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for that information. Sorry for the curveball question. I know it's supposed to be about Chiliz, but I was just really curious about just the role in general.
It's a very good question. I
It,
hope I answered.
yeah, it
your
does help, right? Like, so maybe I'll follow up with that, like, for that question, right? Like, so how does one go about being a community lead, or like, a person working in like with a project and leading community? So if you would like to share that.
If I could tag something really quickly to that too, is could you also define the difference between an amateur and a professional community lead? Sorry.
The difference between amateur and professional community leads. I would say like just my opinion. I think probably a amateur moderator or community leads or like group admin, whatever you call the title, like they usually like they what they would do is just to feed the information to the people in the community, to the community members. But I think professional community leads, they would also be able to help managing the atmosphere in the community. They will take care of the emotion of the community members, and like on the other aspects, probably they are just like have more experience. They know what kind of like activities they should run in the community and to help build more engagement in the community. So it could be like Discord activities, could be like other social media like Telegram activities or other social media activities. Yeah, I think it's a matter of the experience, and also like how much. Also, I think it's also about like sympathy as well, the ability of sympathy. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. So pretty cool. So thank you for asking these questions, Prabjot, and thank you for answering, C. So just before we close, I want to understand, right? Like, with the new chain coming,
Yep.
have there been like any interesting like development happening with builders, with different builders? Anything you are seeing, any community members who have reached out to you and saying, like, hey, we want to do this, right? Like, so can you give us a little alpha, or like, what's been happening, and like, something we should be excited for?
Because right now we're still at the testnet stage, and the mainnet won't be launched until like Q4 this year. So at the testnet stage, we have already whitelisted, I think, a few hundreds of committee members who want to build on Chiliz Chain 2.0, and they are already like deploying their smart contracts on the chain, on the testnet already. And just like today, there is a Turkish project. It's also built by our committee member. It's called like NFT soccer game. So they are already like a kind of like mature product. Before they are building on still right now they are still building on Avalanche, and they have been like a very big supporter of Chiliz for a very long time, and they it's like according to our Turkish community, I think they wanted to build on Chiliz Chain for a very very long time. So once the testnet launched, they just like deployed immediately. I would suggest you to give them a follow. It's I think our main Twitter like Chiliz just share their tweet as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
I also look forward to try the game myself. Yeah, and because like right now we just launched for like half a month, slightly longer than half a month of the testnet. So I think we will see many more exciting projects to be built on the chain in the near future.
Yep, that's super cool. And also, I just want to point out, like, just talking about the community, right? Like, so there are people building stuff around Chili's, right? Like community members coming together and building websites to help discover tokens, to help, like, they're like
Yeah.
fan market cat. Can you tell us a little bit about
Yeah. So we do have very like supportive community, and the community members they voluntarily build a lot of like kind of like fan token tracking sites for us. So there's one like a fan market rank, fan token rank. Yeah, and we have our Switzerland Alliance member who also built a like information hub for Chiliz and socials. So you can find all the information about Chiliz and social there as well. And we have community members like doing all the volunteer translation jobs for us. We also have our like Polish community member, our Polish Chiliz Alliance. They also build a site kind of like specifically for the Polish community, and they can do the game like prediction on the site, and for all of our partners, which is like super cool. And they have been doing that for like a few years, I think 2 years already. Yeah, and right now we are also rewarding them for building these activities. We are rewarding the winners of the sites as well. Yeah.
That's pretty cool to know, right? Like coming directly from the community, and then like you guys supporting them is super cool. Because like even earlier, right, like if someone liked let's say a game show, TV show, and like you made a site about it, it used to just be a fan site, right? Like there's no
Yeah.
way to monetize it, or like people did not really care. But like this is the beauty of Web3, that like no matter what you do, there could be like financial upsides by, be it grants, be it donations, be it just like generosity of people who like your work. So this is what I personally find very interesting.
Yeah, and we also have many community members. They just like launch a lot of fan page, like fan the Twitter. Yeah,
Wow.
for different language. Yeah.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's super cool. That's good to
Yeah.
like. So this is what like community can do, right? Like so, yeah, there can be a competitor launching tomorrow, maybe doing things a little better because like learning from your mistake. But like you cannot buy community and all the support you've gotten, right? Like, which you see, you have done an amazing job
Oh.
growing, keeping this community, and I think it's going to grow even more, and hopefully every person who is into sports and otherwise will know about Chiliz, and be super cool.
For sure, and yeah, we will also have more like builders to join our community as well. Then yeah, that's like a new chapter of stories. So really look forward to that.
Awesome. So if any builders are listening, either live or on recorded on the podcast, what do they do? See, whom do they reach out to?
So on our website, let me like on chiliz.com. You go to chiliz.com, and on top of chiliz.com website, you will see like Chain 2.0, and you go to the Chain 2.0 landing page. And there, in the middle of the page, you will see a get whitelisted button. So you can just like click that button, and there is a Google form for you to fill in. Then we will just like ask some very simple questions. Then once you get verified, then you will be able to deploy and build on Chiliz Chain testnet. For now, yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
once mainnet is launched, we will also launch together with the goods products on testnet as well.
That's super cool. That's super cool. That's really awesome, and thank you for sharing that. See, any closing thoughts? Any closing comments? Anything we missed out on?
I don't think so. I think we have covered everything. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank
So
you, Dee. Yeah.
thank you
It's a very
for
Twitter.
yeah, sorry. Thank you for joining, and thank you for listening, everyone. Prabjot, Ultra Super Hot Fire, Hazel, Pele, Rohit, Charles, Pranay, 88u, 808u, I guess. Thank you for being here and listening, taking your time out. Thank you, C, for taking your time out, being here, telling us all about Chiliz. Thank you, Ashutosh, for helping me. Guys, if you're new to the Twitter Spaces, this is Web3 with Dhee. We do these spaces every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with like the best people building in the Web3 industry, like Chiliz, like so yeah. Do follow me. Do follow C. Do follow all the handles they
Yeah.
mentioned as well. Thank you, C. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.